Alright, welcome to my final little project where I will be discussing my fieldwork in this past semester. So a little bit about me first. I achieved my bachelor's in studio art and I am pursuing my current master's in art education. Hopefully later I will be able to teach in Indiana. For later fieldwork, I'm hoping to do more fieldwork at a local art museum or a local art school. I have a few things in mind. I am moving to Valparaiso in a week and a half, so hopefully with that. However, unfortunately, due to the pandemic, this past fieldwork experience has solely been online. I have been able to do observations with different types of videos, with the given resources, and also searching for resources for myself. Later on, I will be hopefully achieving some fieldwork at the Art Barn in Valparaiso, Indiana. It is a school of art and it's super inclusive with the community, and it seems like an overall nice, wonderful place to achieve some fieldwork. So, what I have learned a little bit, I haven't had a chance to observe any live students, but with my videos I was able to kind of just base one off of an English language learner. I kind of just based off this type of description with Kai, is a Chinese exchange student at the local high school. He's very proficient in art and history, but struggles with English and reading. He loves learning about history, but struggles behind on papers and in-class discussion. Kai brings his own tablet for translation, assistance, and more. As a teacher, I would see if there were any friends or anyone he felt comfortable with sitting next to during class to help with confidence in class discussions. I would also provide shared documents to send to Kai for his tablet, and also for any instructions, I would video them and add captions to help with learning. For class discussions, I would break the students into smaller groups for a chance to be more of an intensive oral practice. Besides that, in terms of accommodations and modifications for English language learners, I definitely think having a class blog is also something that would help with class participation and class discussion if maybe they don't feel as confident or maybe are just more focused on taking notes in class. With that language barrier, they'll have that opportunity to participate in the blog and in the discussion and really get that participation grade up. And I was able to watch a couple different videos of how to integrate that oral practice into your lesson plan and kind of just have that back and forth with questions and answers, and hopefully encourage them to participate, make them feel a little bit comfortable. There's also language cards that we can use to help with noises or sounds, or even spending after time after class to help as well. For special needs, particularly, I watched this video about Ruby, and Ruby is a young girl enrolled in kindergarten. She was born with Down syndrome. The video goes into more depth about Ruby and her classes at her school. Based on the video, it seems that the way she interacts at school is a very positive reaction. The other children in her class can be seen helping her with math problems, including her in games. In the kindergarten class, she is included on the same base as other students, asked to participate in sharing her work, as well as helping her with her speech skills. It can kind of be seen throughout the day that in the kindergarten class there is another teacher that kind of comes in and helps with Ruby's education specifically, and other special needs students as well. For me, an art lesson that I thought that it could be able to do was to create pipe cleaner characters. It could focus on the children's motor skills and help them create characters from their imagination. Showing that the class will kind of open it up with working on speech skills and kind of joint participation with her and other students, and kind of just building up with those social skills as well. You can also include other materials, maybe such as clay, or even just have the pipe cleaners stuck into styrofoam, and then they could base it off of maybe their favorite monster or their favorite superhero, or just kind of see what their imagination takes. The students can partner up and kind of assist with each other. Another one is depending on if there's like the time allows, or the assistant teacher can help with a little bit of extra time and help with their speech skills and kind of go around and kind of describe on your creation or your monster that you created, what attributes does it have, and so forth. So hopefully later on I'm able to do more field work in person, but in terms of this past semester, even just watching those videos have been extremely helpful. And even though they were small observations, it's definitely something that I will take with me for the summer and hopefully learn more with field work in person.